This video is going to cover the details of the career experiences that you can participate in at Milford High School. So the three different types of career experiences are internships, job shadowing, and mentoring. And we're going to go into detail about all three of these in this presentation. So we have two types of internships here at Milford High School. We have district managed internships, which are partnerships that we have established with local businesses. We would like to see about 15 students participate in district managed internships next year. We also have employer managed internships, which are established by the student through businesses or opportunities, and students seek those out. Prior to starting the internship, you will be sharing with Mrs. Emmons the hour requirements that you are aiming for, and those must be approved by both the school and the business. So students can choose to complete an internship during the spring, summer, fall, or even for the whole school year. And any student completing an internship during the school year will be required to have a study hall. That's just to make sure that we can fit that internship time into your schedule. It can also allow the students to leave early if necessary for internship hours, and it allows them to participate in work readiness training during that study hall time. So a little bit more about district managed internships. We will be putting together a small committee who will choose students for the internship. It's going to there's going to be at least two representing Milford High School and then one representative from the business. So we're currently partnered with Siemens and Mercy Health Wellington. And the Siemens internship is a software engineering internship. We are allowed to have two students participate. Those students meet once per week and they complete assignments and group work on their own time. And that is led by one of the Siemens employees. He actually puts together an entire curriculum for that internship. There is an application for that. You can find it on the Milford Schools website in the course selection guide, and we'll go over that in just a minute as well. Mercy Health Wellington is an internship that's medical related. It's primarily in the sports medicine program. Students are required to be juniors or seniors to participate in the internship. It starts with a 20-hour formal shadowing, then you continue 40 more hours in the area of your choice. So we ask that students complete shadowing hours in each of the blocks, each of the areas. For that internship, you will be required to provide proof of immunity. Right now, they're not requiring the tuberculosis screening, but just so that way you're aware that you will need to have some extra documentation for that application. And again, that application can be found on the Milford Schools website in the course selection guide. So employer managed internships are slightly different. These we do not have established. However, students can seek out the internship or experience opportunity. They will have to come to Mrs. Emmons at school and apply to have that experience count towards internship credit. However, we just want to make sure that we know that you're completing that application so we can get you credit for it. So we definitely want to make sure that there are requirements and learning components as a part of the experience, but we will review that application and help you get that set up. And again, that's something that the student is going to seek out. So the application process, if you go to the high school counseling website, you'll find the internship application. You'll be able to select which internship you are participating in. You'll need to get a teacher recommendation and complete the parent consent form, and make sure that you're selecting the timing and hour requirements that you would prefer for your experience. So another career experience that you can participate in here at Milford High School is job shadowing. And job shadowing can be a one-time experience or maybe more frequent visits. This is something that the student would seek out. Perhaps there would be an opportunity that Mrs. Emmons would share via email if something were to come up. But primarily students will seek this one out. So there are two options for job shadowing. You can do a school day job shadowing. And what we're actually going to be able to do next year is have an excused absence for that. It'll actually show as a job shadowing experience, much like our college visit days. So students can shadow for a career for a whole day and get the experience of that career field really see a day in the life of that career. There's a form that you'll pick up in the counseling office when you want to do that, just like you would for a college visit. You can also do more consistent job shadowing. So this maybe is a situation in which you aren't necessarily able to do an internship because of liability reasons or something similar to that. So you would actually just visit and shadow someone in a career field. We've had students do this with veterinarians at local clinics. We've had students do this with medical staff. So you can really choose what you want that to look like. And this would be after hours, after school hours, or maybe on your breaks or the weekends when you have a little bit more time to commit to that. The last career experience that you can participate in here at Milford is mentoring. So we have community member volunteers who come in and they will meet with students one-on-one. They'll discuss career readiness topics. They'll help you complete some career exploration. They'll talk about college planning, resume building, mock interviews. If you're not sure you want to go to college, maybe you want to take a gap year, they can help you plan what that gap year looks like. It's a very, very great program. It is very limited in availability. Right now we only have 10 spots available for the 2018-2019 school year. So you'll want to email Mrs. Emmons pretty soon if that's something that you're interested in. Meetings will take place 2 times per month at the high school. It's at a convenient time for you and the mentor. So it's pretty flexible as far as scheduling goes. But again, there are only 10 spots, so make sure you email Mrs. Emmons if that's something that you are interested in doing. So, to pursue a career experience, if you're interested in something outside of Siemens and the Mercy Health internships, these are some resources that you can use to get set up for an internship. So, summer opportunities at the zoo, aquarium, local parks, media businesses, universities, those will almost always count as an internship experience, but you might also be able to find some volunteering, which we, might convert into an internship for credit here. You could also look at some job shadowing experiences there. OhioMeansJobs.com is a great place to look for some experiences. They do have internships listed on their website. You can also visit Mrs. Emmons in the counseling office for a one-to-one career counseling session, or you can actually just reach out to local businesses, call them, ask them to shadow or volunteer, ask them if they have internship opportunities available. When you do that, feel free to share Mrs. Emmons' contact information so that way she can reach out as well and follow up with those organizations to help you, get the best chance for that experience. So if you have questions, you'll contact Mrs. Emmons. We will do some breakout groups, hopefully toward the end of May, if you're interested in doing that. Make sure you contact Mrs. Emmons. We'll be talking about different opportunities for different careers. You'll see an email come out towards the beginning of May that will describe what that looks like. Also keep an eye out for the internship interest sign up. You can also email Mrs. Emmons, call, or check out the College and Career Readiness website that's listed